to get started then?
Well, last time
Silencing my phone.
on our little D&D game, our heroes managed to get to Skyreach Castle, right? That's what it's called?
Yep.
Sure.
Because it reaches the sky.
That's right. They managed to take off and go on this adventure with the Skyreach Castle. They moved a bunch of boxes, right?
Hi, Captain Nemo.
They moved boxes into the dragon's lair, where Quill was absolutely astounded with the white dragon that resided there. Pluto walked out with an expensive gem in his pocket. Ren and Nariel made friends with Carol and turned her into a character, into an NPC.
Yeah, wait, do you have the Carol?
I still have Carol, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. We're using her from now on.
We're gonna have more with Carol, I think, tonight.
The last thing I remember was we were
Running for the door?
sitting at a table.
Yeah, you weren't here for 2 games.
Yeah, well, now you're actually you're in a guardhouse in a flying castle.
Oh, I kind of missed 2 games. Because the last 2 Thursdays were steampunk games.
I think you just missed one game.
You just missed one.
Oh yeah, because I was out of town for work that one day.
With that, let me introduce to you our players for this night, for this evening. To my left, as always, playing Quill, is Mr. Rob. To the left of his left, always playing characters who die,
Me.
is Brendan, who's playing Pluto. To my right, Sticky Fingers.
Surprised he's kept this one alive long enough to get to a floating castle.
Sticky Fingers, Mr. Red Buckley.
I haven't stolen anything in so long.
Actually, he did.
What is up with that?
You don't need a pencil?
No.
He did. He actually got the gem last time.
I'm not.
Oh, you know what that means? If he's stealing, that's your thing. That leaves the position of corpse open and available.
See, though, Ren Buckley's not a. His subclass is thief, but he doesn't do a lot of thieving. He does a lot of talking and a lot of.
Dying.
To the right of my right.
Never died. He's died once.
To the right of my right. Always truthful. Telling Ren the truth all the time. And destroying Quillian's undead partners. Is always
You still
truthful,
have
always
one?
honest, Nariel the True. Played by Dareth.
Do you still have one of them in your bag?
And last time on our game,
I believe I crushed the last one. I crushed one of them at some point.
Somebody crushed the last one. I don't have any right
All I
now.
know is I got smacked in the back with an arrow from one of them, and I creamed it.
the last time on our little D&D game, our characters did find the flying castle. They met Resmir,
We made good friends with
Carol.
Carol and the red dudes.
I lied. I do have Eddie still.
The red
My other
dudes?
guy's dead though.
Yeah, the red dragon wizards.
You met the Red Wizards of
We're
Thay.
friends. We're friends.
You met the Red, that's right, it's a good thing you remind me. You met Wrath Modar and Aspera Joss.
He's like my best friend.
Joss, what did Aspera Joss do for you guys?
He's my best friend.
What did he actually do? He actually bought their friend, whom they've been chasing, Bora Horsfalla. He bought them at a slave auction just outside of Waterdeep.
It wasn't
About a day's travel.
It's more of a. Was he auctioned?
No, he was just sold.
It was more like
Kidnapped.
window shopping.
Yes, window shopping. So, Bor was purchased by Aspera Joss. Bor has been fighting in cage matches and pit matches all the way to this point.
He's a big boy.
And
Look at that.
has made it very clear that they're probably not going to get their friend back. So,
I accidentally tapped on follow. I was You're gonna sit over there now.
Tap to follow.
Unfollow.
Oh, our stream?
Yeah.
What do you got there, son?
Oh, I figured I got these a while back if my Quill 3D
Oh.
prints didn't work out. So
Excellent.
I had
Other than this.
I had backups.
You guys, the last time we got together, you guys were in the guardhouse. Quill, you had laid down because you'd taken some heavy damage from this dragon.
Here's a love tap.
He loves me.
So I'll just find my place.
Quill's goal: be loved by dragons. I'm surprised you haven't tried to get like a one of the small dragon creatures, pets things.
We haven't come across any.
Flamingo says that they hope to see lots of ones. Flamingo, I hope we see lots of 20s.
I hope we. See
I hope I
lots
don't
of
die
things.
this time.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Somebody's
Say that.
gonna die.
Who cheers for the DM?
Nobody.
Flamingo.
Because Flamingo is.
So last game I got a giant shining gem.
Yes, not a giant one, but a shiny one, a valuable one.
Okay, so like,
What did we determine?
He's sadistic. That's what he is.
What did we determine the value of that gem to be?
$3.
300.
Yeah, it was a 300.
Was it
diamond,
300?
It was a
300 gold
diamond.
piece. It
Diamond.
was going to be worth about $300.
And it was a diamond.
It was a
Diamond, yes.
that's the only thing I require.
Actually, did I? Unprepared
So you
that
guys
spell.
are in. You guys are in the
I hope you did.
the barracks of the. Right now, you guys are in the barracks of the Dragon Wings barracks. The Cult of the Dragon Guards.
We're lutes. We're lieutenant.
You are lieutenants of what's her name? Talus the White.
Talus.
You are her lieutenants, and you are on loan to Resmir to guard the treasure that is to be taken to the Well of Dragons. However,
Guard that.
you've also been given instructions by Talus to either delay or permanently delay this shipment. So now, late at night, it's either late at night or early in the morning. Which would you prefer to be?
Early in the morning.
Late night.
No, it was late at night when
It was late at night when you came back.
back, so rested. And it should be early morning now.
It's early morning, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Let's steal the treasure.
Flamingo says they're chaotic and they want to see fire and flames. So Dragon Force is a good band for you to go see.
Yeah, probably.
So let's talk about, in character.
It is a new day, just like
Yeah, it's a new dawn. It's a
Yeah,
new
those
day.
are important.
I'll take those.
Okay.
Let's talk about, why don't you guys talk about what you want to do? As you're waking up, you can smell the bedclothes, the sweaty stench of the barracks.
Well, I think the first thing that needs to happen is we need to get Quill to clean us up a bit.
Prestidigitation, everybody. Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
And I've told you all about my adventure with Glazia last night.
No, you actually haven't.
Oh,
So go ahead and
I didn't tell you last night?
No.
I met the dragon.
You did what?
I met the dragon.
I have no idea what you did. What?
And he like wanted to play, and it was awesome.
Quill. That's a white dragon.
So,
Even I know enough about dragons to know that they're one of the most dangerous. Quillian?
that's red. Or any of the metallics.
So I do hope that we're going to go see him again today. At least I will. At some point.
Quill.
Well, we're here to guard the treasure, so I'm fairly certain, although I don't know why we need to guard the treasure. Why they'd even put us in charge of guarding the treasure that has dragon, but you know. I guess this job,
basically don't do anything.
what can I say? This job is just dragging on.
That's one of the NPC cards. He overheard what you guys were talking about. He's like, we basically don't do anything. We just, you know,
Mill about.
mill about. We dare not go outside at night. We should be where we need to go by tomorrow, by day's end.
I want to go outside at night. See what all the fuss is about.
I saw nothing outside at night.
Carol walks by, buck naked from the top up, and she's like, "Good morning, gentlemen."
Oh, hi, titties. Wait, what?
She just keeps going. She keeps going down to the wash basin. She's going to clean herself up.
I tell your tits to stop staring at my eyes.
As you say that, she just turns and smacks it. Shut up.
You got caught.
I may have been nice to you last night, but you guys are going to learn how to be guards for the cult of the dragon in service to the Dragon Queen herself. Get excited about that, gentlemen.
Yeah, TMS.
Excitement song. Right, Quill? Come on, let's go get cleaned up.
I'm already clean.
Yeah, we're already clean.
You know, Bob, it smells awfully good in here this morning. There's none of that, you know, regular flatulent smell. Yeah, I noticed that. Did you do any cleaning? Shut up, Bob. You're an ass.
Do we have to move more boxes into the dragon's lair, or?
The guards are cleaning themselves up, getting themselves ready.
Her name is Carol.
Carol's got herself cleaned up. She's throwing on her shirt and getting herself ready. And she's like, actually, no, we've moved everything for now. Now we just mill about. We're going to do we'll do a regular tour while the night shift comes in. Well, there's no night shift, really, honestly. We don't want to be outside at night.
Why is that?
Were you even here last night when we told you?
There's the big scary beastie thing that's gonna eat us all up like, oh no.
What's scary beast?
And it starts with people like
His
you.
short-term memory loss.
You're not right, are you?
I think I might have been daydreaming.
Yeah, he's too far left to be right.
That's fair.
Heckin'
That's
Lizzles.
San Diesel.
Some diesel.
Yeah, you don't want to be outside when she's out.
I want to meet Sam Diesel.
San Diesel.
Sam?
Yeah.
I want to meet Sam Diesel.
She's an elf. Well, what's left of her. Anyway,
I want to meet her. She sounds like a lovely person.
we'll show you around today a little bit and get you kind of used to the castle. We use this castle, like you guys know, we use it to move the goods to the well of the dragons.
Does it have a horn?
It does.
I want to toot the horn.
If we get a chance, we might get to meet Blagothus. He's the owner of this fine flying castle. And, well, we just might be able to convince him to take us on a tour.
Ooh, let's go find Blagothus.
He has a few friends here that are helping him repair the castle, so we gotta stay out of certain areas and stay out of their way.
Which areas are we supposed to stay out of?
So, we don't, unless we're asked, we don't go into the control tower at all. We stay out of Resmir's residence. We stay away from the Red Wizards. We stay out of the...
When do you stay away from the Red Wizard?
They seem like nice folk.
Well, they don't like to be disturbed most times.
Oh, so it's a speak when spoken to situation with the wizards.
Yes, with everybody.
Okay.
All right, so let's go start some conversations.
My, you're much too bold, Mr. the True. You're much too bold,
It's actually just true because the is his middle name.
Mr. True. Thank you, Mr. Butcher.
You're welcome. This is why you don't have...
All right, you lot.
Let's go mill about!
We're going to mill about and pretend to be on guard.
I like this place.
Cool.
I'm George.
You're off the wall.
Carol and I will be your designated
Driver?
Tour guide?
tour guide.
No.
Well, we are kind of like floating in the air. Maybe you're a cruise director.
Fair enough. Oh, you're smart, Alec. I'd watch your mouth. Carol.
You'll need a mirror for that, though.
Yes, George.
If she can
Make sure they're ready.
reach the mirror.
We'll be moving out in 5 minutes.
Like a hand mirror.
Well, get yourselves ready.
Okay, we're ready.
We're ready.
I donned my armor.
What about your friend there? He doesn't look ready.
He looks disheveled and a mess. He'll get ready.
Did I get new leather, new armor? Because mine was like broken from the slime thing.
No, you haven't.
No. Wonderful.
They're still in patchwork armor.
And you're still down
Yeah.
one AC.
AC.
Does he always go around looking like that?
Most of the time. In fact, all the time.
Carol, you must have like an arms room that we can outfit this guy in.
I know.
I mean, he's
We
a
are only as
lieutenant.
strong as our weakest
He's a
link.
lieutenant in the Cult of the Dragon. Do you want him looking like that?
It's not
Call him that. Is he a private?
He's my lackey.
Let's come with me then. Follow me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Following.
You guys don't have to come. Just
Is there a spear on the wall? I want to grab a spear.
we're in this barracks is a barracks for all of their. This is where they eat. This is where they store all their equipment.
Yeah, so I just want to grab a random spear. I'll be a guard.
You actually do get your
You're gonna need
your Cult of the Dragon
shawl.
Tunics?
tunics, and you
Tunics
when
are
you're
just
out on
dresses
patrol.
for men.
So I've got my mace.
When you're out on patrol, you're to wear your tunics all the time.
Yay,
You
tunics.
come with me. What's your name?
Pluto.
Nah.
Okay, let's go. Come, boy.
Okay, I go.
Anyway, she takes you down to
Sometimes I
the
forget he's an elf.
and she looks around at all the armor and she's kind of holding it up to you.
Yeah, because most elves have some beauty.
And she's like, she holds the armor up to her. Oh, this would fit me. She holds it back.
Is it?
Much too big on you.
It,
Puts it back. She holds up some more leather armor. It's all too big for you. It's all human size.
I'm an elf.
Yeah, too bad.
Elves and humans
She's
are pretty
like-
close to the same
Yeah.
size.
No,
Yeah, they
humans are
What's your
5'9",
size?
5'10". Elves are 5 feet.
No.
I'm 5'7".
No,
Yeah,
no.
you're too small.
Do we need to pull out a
I'm 5'7".
PhD?
5'7".
Yeah, nothing big enough for you. It's all too big. These are all big humans.
They are
5'11", 6
They're-
feet.
They're
Even
beefy. These are all beefy people.
even Carol's a big gal. She's like 5'9".
Elves range from under 5 feet to over 6 feet.
Well,
Yeah.
you're too small for this armor.
Elves and
If
humans
you
are pretty
want,
much the same
if you want,
size.
she says, if you want to wear it, you'll take like a -2 to your dex.
I'm good. I like my 20.
So, you're okay.
Is there any way I could like
Need some
make it
first-
fit me? Like cut it down to size or something?
It's leather. Do you have like leather and tooling equipment? Do you have that skill to do that?
No.
If you
Well, maybe because I have a proficiency in a disguise kit, so I could use the disguise kit to make it
No.
fit.
you could rip out the extra pieces and I can cast mending on it to put it back together to fit you.
Sweetheart, that's a great idea. But we don't have all day.
No, you can sit in here and work on it. I can mend it later.
Here, I'll beat it with my mace.
I'll just keep what I have.
Okay. Just push him.
Whatever you want to do, like, I don't care, but
Do you have
we've
any
got to leave.
studded leather?
The only studded leather I have is in my private secret room at home.
Okay.
Watch your mouth.
We're dirty today.
Anyhow,
Ren puts the stud in studded leather.
Yeah, I do.
too bad he's not a stud. Too bad it's all been cut off.
No, it hasn't.
It can be.
No.
Anyway.
Charisma says.
Let's go.
What's her charisma?
And George calls out,
13.
all right, let's go. So, first things first, he says,
17.
we're going to meet Blagothus this morning.
Yay!
Yay.
Who's that?
He's the
That's
owner
the
of the
giant
castle.
who owns the
He's
castle.
the giant who owns the castle.
I didn't write that down.
I didn't either.
Anyway, out you guys go, and you guys begin heading towards the stairs that actually do go up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
You're saying stairs go up and
No.
down?
But they do go down into the lower main vault. Anyhow, they don't just go up to the upper courtyard. They do descend into the lower vault as well. And that's how you guys took all your boxes the other day. As you guys wind your way up into the upper courtyard. Feel free to role play and talk amongst yourselves.
We're waiting because you just said, hey, we're going. We
Yep.
assume we're walking.
You're
now.
walking.
Okay.
Are we going to meet this giant?
Yes.
Will the dragon be there?
No.
Oh.
Yes, he will.
I don't think so.
No, the dragon is down in the vault. We've established this.
Do you think this guy knows King Hecton?
What kind of giant is this?
Would you knock
a
it
cloud
off
giant.
with the king Mechaton
Listen,
cloud?
I guess.
you don't even know. Do you know about my collection? My figurine collection?
Figurine? Is that what we're calling it? You play with dolls.
They're in their original packaging.
So,
That's better for resale.
Exactly.
across the way over here,
This was
that's
a rare
the-
find.
Those are the stables. You'll find in the stables that there are wyverns.
Can we take
Stabled
Wyvern?
there.
Can we take Wyvern flying license?
I don't see why not. George, what do you think? Saying, can you ride a horse?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see why not. If you guys want to try it out.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think we should have Pluto try first.
What am I trying first? Flying lessons?
Sounds good. Come on, boy. And he grabs you. This big burly guy grabs you by the back of your neck and says, come on. And he's going to take you.
My strength is -1.
He's going to take you to learn how to saddle and ride a wyvern.
Cool.
Let's learn how to fly and saddle a wyvern.
Not 20!
Does anybody else want to go?
I'm going.
Anybody?
I got a broom. I don't need to learn how to.
Well, wyverns are a type of dragon.
I got my eyes on a bigger ride.
Alright, but we have to go meet with
Quill likes him big.
I don't handle him +2.
We've got a
She has no idea what I'm
giant to go
talking
meet.
about. Then, yeah.
I'm running a wyvern. Like the coward you are. Actually, no. Yeah, I am gonna go meet the giant.
Wyverns?
You want
So,
to go with the wyvern?
No, I'm gonna go to the giant.
Alright, so it's just Pluto to go take
It's
flight
literally just Pluto taking flying lessons.
Pluto's just going to take flying lessons?
So I don't think I really have a choice.
No, you don't. So you're with George. We'll start with you. As you get to the stables, you see a large set of double doors, approximately 20 feet tall and 20 feet wide. It seems to be a very easy way to get in and out of this place. And as you approach, you notice there's a stink of like something other than just horse manure here. As you approach the stable, George says to you, "You're gonna want to just stay behind me."
Okay.
He opens the doors and you hear this unnatural screech like you've never heard before. Something. It is it's not normal. It's not like you've heard a dragon, right? But you've never heard this, and it's.
Has my character ever heard a dragon roar?
I don't know. Have you?
I don't think so. I've been
Okay.
in water.
Oh, okay. No. Well, you've never heard this, and it's. Roll me Constitution saving throw, real quick.
Saving roll?
Yep, same throw.
Saving throw. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Yeah, you're not frightened, but man, you could easily be
Do we hear this screech?
from afar. From afar.
Oh, how far away is he from us now?
Oh, they're walking like they're 100 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
And you guys are heading for the stairs, so. Anyway, you peer into the darkness and you can see these two dragon-like creatures inside their pens. And they're not tied, but you can see their heads sticking out. And George says, "There's a good kids, just relax. Uncle George has come to feed you and get you ready for the morning." And they're screeching and yelling, and he goes up to this locker, and it smells like death. He says, "Here, take this." And he swings the doors open. As he swings it open, he grabs this half a pig. He says, "Carry this," and he throws it to you. Roll me a strength.
Strength saving throw?
Strength athletics, yeah.
Well, thank goodness I have proficiency in athletics. 20.
20?
Not that.
You manage to catch this thing as it comes to you and not drop it and not be bowled over prone.
Thank
He
you.
says, "Now you don't want to get too close to these things, okay?
Okay. So it's time to hold it.
Because they'll snap you up in about a heartbeat and swallow you whole too."
Okay.
Wyverns aren't anywhere near as big as dragons, but they're like small adult. Or like a teenager type dragon, like an immature dragon. So they're much smaller, but anyhow,
Captain Emo says he hopes we all die.
there you go. God bless them.
Too.
Right now, I feel like Harry Potter trying to learn to tame the hippogriff.
Anyway.
That's what
So
I feel like right now.
there is the wyverns are there, and he says, "Come with me." As you guys walk towards them, you can hear them like they're
Making
banging against their stall doors, and their heads are sticking out,
Yeah.
and they're like really in a mood, like they're hungry, they want to eat. He says, "Now you go and feed it to him, and don't throw it. Hold it up so he can take it out of your hand.
Okay.
All right,
Yes, sir. Yes, Hagrid.
George.
So
My name's George. Who's this Hagrid you speak of?"
just one of my imaginary friends.
Okay. They gave me the special one.
We sent him to deal with the wyverns.
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 Oh, those wyverns.
Anyway, roll me an animal handling check.
Not proficient, but I have a +2.
A -1.
No.
-10?
Roll me an animal handling check. You're holding this up.
14.
Okay, he takes it out of your hand, and you can feel the way you were holding it. His jowls just miss your hands.
Okay.
Snap, and he takes it, and back inside, and you can just hear it going on. It's nothing but gobble gobble gobble, and George just does the same thing.
I really want
The other one is doing the same thing. He says, "Once they've eaten, we'll saddle them. We'll take them for a ride. They need
Sounds
to
like
get
a
out. All right,
Sounds like a plan.
you three
Us three.
are up and now in the upper courtyard.
We're up
You've
in
come
the
up
upper
to the upper courtyard.
Come up to the upper Yeah?
Carol says, if you piss your DM off one more time, I'm gonna fourth wall you into the pit of hell. Myself.
A bad deal.
Wait, into
Actually,
hell?
he's not.
The first level?
The night.
Tiamat is?
We could totally resurrect Tiamat directly from hell.
Well, that would be a good thing.
No,
That's
you,
what we're
you
trying
can't
to do.
resurrect her while in hell. Because you have to create the portal from the material plane.
That's yes. And that's what we're going to do with all the treasure that you brought us.
Yeah.
So I hear you work for Talus. Tell me all about it. How is she?
Adorable.
A bitch.
She gave me a book. I like her.
She seems all right.
I'm
I thought
okay
she
with her.
took your book. Or no?
No, that
No,
was
she gave me one.
the other dude.
Oh, it was the other dude.
Okay, she points over there. Right, see that building over there? And she points to a. As you exit, you're sort of facing the same direction as the main gates down in the lower courtyard. But this tower would be to the right of the gates.
Right.
Anyway, she says that's the steering tower. Unless you're invited, stay out of it.
Wasn't that where Blagofkus is?
He's probably in his.
How do they steer this?
By a wheel, probably.
There's.
We need to know.
I kind of do.
Why do you need to know?
Because I'm curious.
Is your name George too?
She's a
Who?
wizard.
Is
Wizards do that kind of thing.
Over there, that area, and she says walk this way, and you guys go around to the right of the
you really are basically
Tell me to
just
walk
tourists.
this way.
to this main kind of a mountainous thing in the castle. She goes, that's the ogres, and you can actually see ogres get it coming and going out of their barracks.
Okay.
The ogres work for Blagothus. They don't work for the cult. Don't piss them off,
Wait.
okay?
Blagofkus isn't in the cult.
No. He is actually renting us his castle for transportation.
How much is rent?
Well, we pay him very well, I suppose.
Well,
That's
you
between
would
residents.
have to.
Well, that's something Resmere
Flying's
takes care of.
castle.
How does Redmere?
I don't take care of that.
Oh, I
Resmere
understand
does.
suspicion. It's the cult, not Resmere.
Now over there, she walks you back the other
Stop
way. She
torturing
says,
that
over
poor
there,
Yeah.
that's
I noticed it was doing that last week.
that's the servants' barracks. All the kobolds live there. They make meals. They wash stuff. They
Man, I hear
take care
that
of everything.
that they're kobold. Oh, that was bad.
That was bad.
That was pretty bad.
Like, that wasn't even a good bad.
That wasn't even a
I
groaner. That was
apologize.
just.
That was just terribly thought out. I apologize. None of you. I should have not have put any of you through that, and especially you.
You should just throw yourself off the castle.
Yeah.
It was very
Now-
bold of you to try it, though. That's nuts.
She says, now up there.
So close to being equal, but still a little bit better because it was after his.
As you were walking by, as you guys actually turn to the, you guys turn to the left, and you go around the sort of the mountain moat that is in the middle of this castle. She says, those are over there. Those are a, what are they again? Those are guest chambers there. So when we have guests, they stay there. And that tower there. And she points to one to her left on the moat itself. She says, that tower there, that don't go near it, and you can tell by just looking at it that it's falling apart. All right? And she says, it's not only falling apart, but that's where Sandiza lives. You don't want to disturb her.
Let's go say hi.
No, she sleeps
Yes,
during
let's
the
go
day.
say hi.
She sleeps during
Let's go
the
say
day.
hi.
No. No.
Let's go say hi.
No. Okay, now walk with me this way. That one, that's the
And
high.
Quill imitates your walk.
She goes, that tower over there, and she kind of points back behind the big tower that she pointed at. She goes, that big blue one there, I don't know what that one is. It's just a big blue tower.
Is this one crumbling?
No, it's icy. You can see it. It's really icy. Anyway, walk this way, and you guys walk right past. She goes, that's the entrance to the dragon's lair down below where we
The
were
dragon's
putting-
den?
Yes.
Where we can pitch our investment ideas?
No. That's where. Well, I don't know. You could, I suppose.
And what's the dragon's name? Arathanator?
Glazeal.
Oh, Glazeal.
Glazeal.
Cloud chaser. And
getting
didn't you
your
say you were chasing her around last night? Didn't you say you met her?
Yeah, we played a little game.
You could be in trouble. Let's just not mention that you did that to anybody who's official here. Do you understand?
I thought we were official.
Listen, you may work for Talus, but as long as you're here, you work for Resma. And she don't put up with nobody's shit. Do you understand?
Don't touch my shit!
Don't stop torturing the book.
It's my book, I do what I want.
Anyway,
At least it's not as bad as that.
This one's not my bad, bro.
she keeps walking you guys around past the entrance to the
Make me cry.
cave, the tunnel entrance, right? And she walks you to the back of this moat here, this piece of Skyreach Castle that's part of, looks like kind of like a mountain. And she points at see that tower there? See those guards at the top?
I do.
Do you see
Go
them?
say hi.
Ooh, that's where we're going. We're going to meet Black Otis.
We're gonna go say hi.
And
Long time I guess.
as you guys are approaching the tower, a large, very giant comes out of the tower and says,
Carol has better stats than I do.
Carol's better than
"Okay, are you ready?"
Yeah.
He says, "Good morning. It's good to see you all this morning. How are you doing?"
Doing well. How are you?
Doing fine.
Your friend has a smart mouth.
It's retarded. Actually, like...
He's not the right. I know the little people are okay, but some of them are not okay.
This one is not okay.
Okay, it sounds good. You're an even smaller little one. Good morning, Carol. How are you doing? She says hello.
Don't like that.
Who are your new friends? Would you like to introduce them to me? And she says, "Good morning, Blagothus. This is some of our new lieutenants sent to us from Talus. Oh, isn't that very good? Well, this happens to be Mr. Ren Buckley
Hi.
and his friend Nario Galanoodle and his other friend, little friend. This is Quillian. I didn't get your last name.
Quick Tech.
Quick Tech. They'll be joining us and helping us to spirit on the wonderful reintroduction to our queen into our realm. It'll be so beautiful and great." That's very good, Carol. I'm very happy to meet your friends.
We're all very enthusiastic.
Say, how does your castle fly?
Oh, well, it works on buttons and things, but there is a spirit about the castle that makes it fly.
Spirit, can we meet her?
Pardon me,
The
what?
spirit?
You said her. How did you know it was a her?
Oh, it is a her.
Have you been in the tower already?
Oh, it's in the tower. Can we meet the spirit?
Spirit in the sky.
Like I said.
Anyway, I think you are to go back to your barracks now and relax, and we're going to go to the north
So
and
that's a
get the things. Are you excited, all excited about being a part of the cult and making all the good things happen?
I am, but the barracks leave a little bit to be desired. Do you have a spare guest room?
We do, but not for the cult, the guards alike ye.
Well, then maybe we're.
If you have any problems
If it
with
is
your arrangements, please speak to your general, Resmir. Perhaps she will be able to take good care of you. What do you say? Very good. Okay. Well, I have to go now. We'll talk to you again very soon. Okay, thank you very much, little people.
Bye-bye.
You're very nice. It was very pleasurable to meet
Should
you all.
we stop on
Very good.
back
Okay.
to the...
We'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're already ignoring him.
Should we
Walked off.
should we stop on by
Oh, that
the,
went as good as can be expected.
Should we stop on by the
Alright.
wyvern?
Oh yeah, let's see how.
Oh,
Pluto
with that,
survived.
with that being said, we'll switch back to you,
I have a
Pluto.
question about my character. From the slime, I stuck my rapier in it, and you said it had a -1 to damage or whatever. So was I able to get a new rapier?
If maybe there's one in the barracks.
Oh yeah.
Is it a rapier, right?
Do you want to ask somebody?
Oh, well, I'm with the waiver right now, so I can't just like ask the whatever his name is
Why not?
because I'm doing waiver training right now.
Well, you're with George right now, and you can hear these wyverns have like mashed through whatever they're eating, and they sound calmer. And George says, "Perhaps they're ready to be saddled."
Sounds good.
All right, open. You stand right here. Don't move.
Okay. so
And
wait
he grabs this long hook, and it looks like a shepherd's hook, but instead of got a hook on the end like this, it's got a U-shaped thing on it.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Anyway. Oh, you used to do some shepherding, he says?
Oh, I know what they are.
Okay, well, normally they're used for catching thieves in cities. Anyway, he goes click, and he goes, watch out. And this wyvern moves right at him. And all he does is stick this thing right in its neck. And it kind of rears back, and he says, whoa there, lassie. You just relax. Easy, girl. Easy, girl. All right, come in here.
So
Okay.
+10 animal handling.
And he's holding their back, and he says, all right, come stand beside me. And this thing is now being more and more aggressive.
Okay.
He says, we're gonna let her sniff ya.
Okay.
All right. Roll me an animal handling check.
Do it.
He lets her head come right up to you, and her head literally comes right up to you. What'd you roll?
12.
She just, and her jaws snap as she smells you. Don't worry, she's just getting familiar with you.
Okay.
All right. He's like, okay, do you know how to harness a horse?
Yes.
All right. And you can see right across from where is her tack
Okay.
and harness.
Okay.
All of her saddle, everything is there.
Okay.
He says, get her bridle, bring it over.
Okay.
We're gonna put the bit in her mouth.
Okay. I go get it.
You go and get it. She says, okay, now you need to be careful.
Okay.
Now the bit goes in her mouth like this, and he shows you how to put the bit in.
Yeah.
And he's still holding her. And actually, he's kind of showing you with one hand now. He's pretty confident about what he's doing. He goes, this goes in, and then you flip this over her, the
Okay.
back of her head. And then this comes down underneath,
Okay.
and you attach it
Okay.
right here on the side.
Okay.
Then you throw the reins over,
Okay.
and then we'll put her saddle on.
Okay.
Do it. Animal handling check.
Nat 20.
You do it, it's like slick as snot. And you know what? She sniffs you again, and she seems to calm right down. Yes. She seems to calm right down. He's like,
I'm not
you did
thinking about
that.
what.
You did that well.
Here's
All right.
Why?
Now you go get her saddle. It's a little bit more tricky. And
Okay.
he actually takes the staff away, and he's holding it.
Okay.
And now he touches her nose, and he's like, "Get her saddle and bring it over, and her blanket."
Okay.
Okay, put the blanket on her, and then put the saddle on.
Okay.
Do it up. Roll me another animal handling check.
5.
You trip and punch the one.
It's gonna get real for you right now. As you approach to put on her saddle, you don't trip and fall. You don't do. You
Can-
actually got the saddle on.
Can it be a dex saving throw?
You got the saddle on, but I don't know what you did. Maybe you kicked one of her udders. I don't know.
You're probably
You
pinched.
stepped on her. Maybe you stepped on her wing, or you did something.
He probably just pinched the skin with one of the.
Well, it's a lot like
It's
dragon
scales.
skin. It's scales too.
Exactly, he pinched it.
Anyway, you did something.
Nobody likes
She
getting
turns
their skin
and
pinched.
snaps at you.
Dex saving throw?
No,
Dex saving throw?
You get hit.
Acro saving throw?
no, she's gonna snap at you.
Perception saving throw?
Not even close.
Stealth saving throw? Sleight of hand?
There's no save.
Nature?
for you.
I can do a nature one. How was survival for proficiency?
He's
plus
like,
8?
whoa!
It's actually history.
She's only gonna take one.
I have proficiency.
You know what I'm gonna say? You're putting it on. She actually steps on you. She rolls a 19 with a +7, and she does. I'm gonna let you roll a dex save because she just did full damage on you. All right, which is 20 points. Roll me a dex save. You're a thief. Roll cunning action. Or you got cunning action?
Nope, not yet.
Nothing.
Nope, not yet.
You're only level 2?
I'm 4.
And you don't. You should have cunning action.
No.
Very.
No, cunning action is level 5.
No, it's not.
Yeah, or uncanny dodge.
Yeah, you got an uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge is level 5, but cunning action allows me to do the dash, hide, and disengage as a bonus action.
Okay, don't worry about it then. Just roll me a dex save.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, starting at
11.
5th level. I have it.
Can you dodge?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because 4 plus 7. 7, 8, 9, 10.
You take
11.
half damage, 10 points. She steps on your foot, and one of her claws digs right into your foot,
Dang it.
and now it's bleeding. And George is like, "Oh my goodness, what did you do?
It stepped on me.
You need to finish doing her up.
Okay.
Roll another animal handling check."
I'm multi-classing into a fighter, so I can get a proficiency in it. 8.
She doesn't. You just can't seem to get it done up. He says, "Watch out here now," and he rolls up. He rolls in, and without even thinking, he just grabs her and he says, "Hold on, girl," and he's got her done up. He goes, "Hold her reins
Okay.
and don't let her pull on you."
I have a strength of -1.
So, he says there's some simple words. Bring her out here, and he walk her out into the,
Courtyard.
well, not into the courtyard, but out of her stall,
Okay.
into the stable proper.
Okay.
He says, hold her
Okay.
right there. I'm gonna let you roll one more animal handling check to hold her. He says the word to hold her still is, we use the same words as we use with dogs. So tell her to heel
Okay.
and sit.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And with his help, I'm going to let you roll with advantage because he's going to help you.
Okay. 15 and
And the first time you do it, you say heel and sit, She does what she's told.
That 15 is a 17 because of +2.
She does what she's told.
And you said with advantage, so that's one more.
Yep.
19.
Yeah, no problem. She's listening to you just fine. He goes and grabs the staff, and he goes in, and the other wyvern doesn't kind of even flinch. He's just fine. And he just kind of walks him out, puts his bit in his mouth, and does him up and throws the saddle on. And he says, "Okay, let's learn how to walk him."
Yeah.
The command word is just tell her to come along.
Come.
Yes, just tell her to come along.
Okay.
Now her name is Broomhilda.
Broomhilda.
Yep. Now, you can call her Hildy or Hilda, but she'll answer to any of them.
Wyvern. Broomhilda. Broomhilda.
And this old boy here, this is Dax.
So Broomhilda's mine, right?
Well, she's not yours, but
Jadzia, is that you?
anyway,
I recognize that name.
yes, Dax and Jitsia.
Jadzia Dax from Star Trek.
Oh. That's
Anyway, his name's Dax. Come here, boy. And Dax kind of wanders over, and he's like giving him this, like he doesn't want to put it, but he's like, sit down.
okay.
And Dax sits down and he puts his stuff on him, and he gets them all saddled up. He said, "All right, now, if you're gonna be one of us, you're gonna be part of the Dragon Riders, the Wyvern Riders. You're gonna have to learn how to do this right.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
When you want her to go in the air,
Okay.
you just tell her to go.
Okay.
All right? You just tell her to go.
Okay.
You can say go. You can say another word we like to use is fly or jump.
Okay.
All right? Those are some of the words.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's walk him out into the courtyard.
Okay.
Give me an animal handling check to tell her to. What do you got to do? He says, "What do you got to tell her?"
Come.
All right, roll your check. No
13,
problem.
13.
She starts following you. She gets up and she's a little bit, but she's following you out of the courtyard.
Okay.
And Dax and George follow you right behind.
Okay.
They're ready for a good go.
Okay.
All right, now you've got a mount. You got to get in the saddle. It's the same as riding a horse, and you notice that she's kind of squat down, right? So there's actually there's a stirrup you can stick your foot in to get up, but when you get up, he says, when you get up, there's a buckle there. There's a belt. You belt yourself in,
Okay.
because if she ever goes,
Upside down?
you're gone.
Okay.
And the saddle is like one that sort of keeps you in place. It's like getting into a roller coaster,
Yeah.
but the sides are kind of open, so
Yeah.
you can mount and dismount easily enough.
Yeah.
But there's a belt.
Yeah. It's like a vehicle belt.
Yeah.
Where it's in the middle, but not over the shoulder.
Yeah. And it's a low back. It's not a high back saddle. It's a
Okay.
lower back saddle.
Okay.
It's not like a cruiser
Yeah.
by any means.
No, it's like a horse saddle.
Yeah, you got to be able to attack.
Yeah.
You notice that there is a javelin place to mount a javelin
Okay.
on the side. He says, "We won't need any of that stuff today.
Okay.
You're just gonna learn how to ride.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Get on up.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and
Animal handler?
animal handling.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's not here. He's not even in this realm.
14.
You managed to get up. And he mounts up and he says, "Now, are you ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna help you this time. We're gonna say it together.
Okay.
We'll just tell them. We'll tell them to go
Wow.
together.
Okay.
All right."
Okay.
Chat does not appreciate the training time.
Go.
Too bad.
Who's chat?
That's Nemo.
Anyway,
I don't want to die. Thank you.
he's like, "All right, ready,
Yeah.
set,
Did we get the
Fly.
go." Roll with advantage. What'd you roll?
11.
Sounds good. She sits on the ground. She doesn't go, and George is like gone, and she doesn't even jump. She doesn't go. She doesn't do nothing.
Okay.
She just sits there.
Okay. So I say fly again.
You can try one more time. Try another word.
Go.
You tried go already.
Okay, so I'll try fly.
Okay. This is no event. This is straight roll now.
Yeah. $15.
She jumps, and you are airborne.
Okay.
Now, she actually follows Dax.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
She follows Dax, and you got the reins. As you manage to fly up near to George, he yells over, "There's a horse! We want to It's a wind. That's what you hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you understand that or not.
I think I heard turn around.
So
Do what you think is right.
anyway,
So, do I see him flying in the air?
you guys, roll me a perception check. You guys are kind of walking back around the side of the mountainside of this,
That is.
past the dragon's entrance.
I rolled
I'm definitely
15.
multiclassing into a fighter at some
I rolled
point.
20.
15.
You guys do see two Wyvern riders, and Carol says, "Oh, look, your friend, he made it." Well, that's terrific.
Can I
He'll
pull my
serve the
bow and
queen
arrow
so
and-
well. You do what you gotta do.
We'll go take some lessons once we get down there. We'll wait
Just
for them to
snipe
get
Pluto
back.
off of its perch.
Watch him fall 5,000 feet to the ground.
Misses the castle, keeps going.
As you guys make your way around the one side, you guys actually see Blagothus is coming back towards you guys.
I have 9 proficiency.
Oh, hi!
This one is a little bit strange as he approaches. It's like, hey, you little one right there. Yes, you, little person.
Yes.
You're kind of interesting. Would you like to see how I make the castle fly?
I would love to see how you make this castle fly.
Okay, here. You hop up on my shoulder and then we'll go into the castle, into the control room, and I will teach you how to make the castle fly.
Do we get to go too?
You're not very
Right. His
bright.
hand.
You should stay
Try to
with
fit it between
Carol.
his thumb.
She is smart. She will take care of you. Okay? Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Say hi to the spirit for me.
Carol, please don't bring them back to the second level, and make sure he doesn't go out at night. He's
There.
going to be hurt.
There you go. Not quite the shoulder, but it'll work.
So we're on night watch. Okay, thanks. Bye.
And you guys head up to the tower. Now, let's go there.
Yes, you are.
Kara's
turning
like-
into a tyrant.
Carol looks at you and says, "Are you really that thick?"
He is.
Well, I have put on a little bit of weight.
It's like an actual 1 pound to his previous 110.
You struck me as somebody who was much smarter than that.
How long have you owned this castle?
Oh, I have owned the castle for very many years. Since I was just a very young man, I have flown the castle.
Oh.
And when my wife passed away, she became the keeper and the controller of the castle. And that's how the castle flies.
Your wife's spirit makes the castle fly?
Exactly, that is the way it works. He says, please come in this way. And he takes the key out of his pocket, unlocks the door, and you see a staircase of ice leading from the tower's ground floor to the higher chamber. The walls and the ceiling, of which gleam and glitter. There's jewels everywhere in this room. Glowing moonstones, thumb-sized emeralds, shining silvery mithril wands, strange spheres covered in turquoise and gold, as well as dozens of copper levers and golden spheres embedded in the walls. After a moment, the walls themselves seem to disappear, providing a perfect aerial view in all directions, as if there was no castle and no cloud stuff anywhere around. More than a dozen glowing white runes wink into existence, drifting about the room like snowflakes. And he begins to show you. There are 18 command runes that make the castle go.